Hi everyone, just out the horses, waiting for them to finish their food, and it's bloody freezing cold, I tell you. 24th today of August, just watching the horses so they don't fight. I've had a pretty good week. It's really hard sometimes to say that I've had a good week. More often than not, there just seems to be such a strong element, and I don't know if it's mental health, if it's me, my way of thinking, learned behaviour. It is so hard to say that I've had an okay week or I've had an okay day. Just notice how red my nose is, how bloody cold I am. I've kept myself busy. Just a few messages I've sort of picked up along the way this week, and one of them was to, especially when one's feeling this way, is to make a commitment and stick to it. And for some reason that just really stuck with me, and I haven't been as consistent with Donnie as what I'd like to be. So that was my commitment. I wouldn't say recommitted, but I'm needing to take more attention, be more present for him. And it's much better for me, out in the peace and quiet. It just seems to be every time I shut that farm gate, it's like I forget the world. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Something that's really shone through also is making that choice. I've always, not so much led to believe, but I've always been so sure within myself that to make that choice, you just go, yep, made the choice. And I'd get really angry and aggressive about it. And I even said that just last week. Just because I've made that decision or choice the last couple of days, I'm really needing to keep it in just for today. It's an AA saying, just for today. Because I don't know how I'm going to be tomorrow, a couple of days' time. I really don't know. It's definitely a one day at a time kind of event, life, whatever way one may look at it. I doing some writing before, and yesterday actually, and something that sort of stood out for me, and it's probably going to sound a little bit corny to some people, but in a funny way it made sense to me. On Harry Potter, his uncle gets really angry and he says there's no such thing as magic. Well, I'm trying to adopt an attitude of saying there's no such thing as I can't be bothered, because it seems to be on the top of my war cries that I just can't be bothered. Again, I don't know if that's part of mental health, depression. I know when depression hits me really hard, it's really hard to drag my butt out of bed. It really is. Although, having said that, I've never been a good sleeper. Never. 2-3 hours tops, and off I go. And I've been like that all my life. Mum said I'd go to bed, and 2-3 hours later I'd be up ready to go to the horses, because Dad had race horses. And hello, sweet. There's my back stuff. Say hello. And and I'd either get growled at or go to the race course. But I just love watching them going around, and just something really energising about it. It'd be really cold and I'd be all rugged up, and you want to listen too, darling? I'd be all rugged up and just listening to how the guys were speaking and, talking about horsey stuff, anything horsey. I seen a sticker one time and it went, "Ooh, poss," and had this person with the eyes popping out. I see a float. I've got to see the back of it to see if there's one or two in there. I see a sticker of some sort, and I'm looking around to see what and why it's about. And yeah, I'm kind of getting off track a little bit, but I suppose in a sense it just clarifies to me that for me, just there's something in horses, there's something in animals. I think this world